Students, today we are going to learn the second problem in relation to departmental accounts. Look at the problem. Sum number 2. Trading profit and loss account of Janagi Radio and TV Company for the 6 month ended 31st March 91 is presented to you in the following form. Generally, final accounts are prepared once in 12 month, but here they are preparing final accounts once in 6 month. Yes. So they are selling radio and TV. They are selling radio and TV in one department called the showroom department. So in showroom department they are selling radio and TV. They have one more department called workshop department. In workshop department they are selling spare parts. Yes students, there are three departments, namely A, B, C. A department belongs to radios, B department belongs to TV, C department belongs to spare parts. Here the A and B, that is radio and TVs, are sold in the showroom department. Spare parts are sold in the workshop department. Yes. Purchases for radio, that is department A, 1,40,700. Then TV department B, 90,600. Spare parts department C, 64,400. Then salary and wages not given independently, it is given all together, that is 48,000. Rent also given, overall total rent is given, that is 10,800. Sundry expenses, so salary, wages, rent and sundry expenses not given individually, it is given the total expenses of department A, department B and department C. Then the profit, since it is a profit and loss account, profit is given. Then sales of radio department, TV department and spare part department given. Then closing stocks are given. Prepare departmental trading profit loss account of three departments, namely A, B and C. A belongs to radio, B belongs to TV, C belongs to spare parts. Mentioned above after taking into the following. Adjustment number 1. I said earlier, radios and TVs are sold in showroom department, the spare parts at the workshop department. Yes, there are three departments, the radio and the TVs, department A, department B. Department A belongs to radio, department B belongs to TV. These two, radio and TV, are sold at the showroom department, the spare parts sold at the workshop department. Then the salary, wages that we have to apportion. Salary and wages comprises as follows: showroom 3/4 and the workshop 1/4. Then it was decided to allocate the showroom salary and wages in the ratio of 1:2 between A and B. Then third adjustment, workshop rent rupees 500, the rent of showroom divided equally between A and B. Then at last one, sundry expenses are to be allocated on the basis of turnover of each department. Yes students, now I am going to solve it. Yes, first given is purchase. Already I drawn the format of departmental trading profit loss account. I have three department, department A, department B, department C. This is trading account. The second part is profit and loss account. First one, purchases are given. Two purchases. Purchases of department A, 1,40,700. Department B, 90,600. Department C, spare parts 64,400. Then salary, wages. Salaries and wages individually not given. The overall expenses for all departments are given, that we have to apportion later. Then rent also individual values are not given, so overall value given, that we have to apportion. Then sundry expenses, the overall expenses for all department 11,000. Profit not required. Then sales, it will be credited to the trading account by sales 1,50,000 as far as radio department concerned, TV department 1 lakh, spare parts department 25,000. Then closing stock of department A, department B and department C are given by closing stock. In this problem, opening stock is not given. 60,100 for radio, 20,300 for TV, spare parts 44,600. Now we have to divide these three expenses. That is a problem. Friends, now we are going to learn how to apportion salary and wages based on the adjustment. Yes, first we are going to apportion salary and wages. Total salary and wages given in the question, that is 48,000. That we have to apportion to showroom and workshop. How it should be divided? Radios and TV are sold at the showroom. So in showroom we have two departments, namely A and B. A belongs to radio, B belongs to TV. In workshop we have one department, that is called what? Spare parts. First, the total salary and wages should be divided into two parts. One for showroom, another one is for workshop. The salary and wages comprises as follows: showroom 3/4. So total 48,000 salary and wages, of which 3/4 belongs to showroom. It's about 36,000. Out of 48,000, 1/4 belongs to workshop. How much? 12,000. Later on, the showroom, which includes two departments, namely A and B, the 36,000 of showroom salary and wages should be divided for department A and department B. Yes. How we should divide? It was decided to allocate the showroom salary and wages in the ratio of 1:2. So this 36,000 should be divided in the ratio of 1:2. Yes, now for radio, 36,000 into 1/3 is about 12,000. For TV department, 36,000 into 2/3 is about 24,000. Now we divided the overall salary and wages. For department A, rupees 12,000. For department B, we have 24,000. For department C, 12,000. Yes, now I divided. So for department A, 12,000. For department B, 24,000. For department C is about 12,000. Then we are going to consider second one called rent. The overall rent is given. How much? 10,800. How we should divide? According to the adjustment, the workshop rent rupees 500 per month. The rent of showroom divided equally between A and B. Yes, students. Now the overall rent should be divided into two parts. One is for showroom, another one is for workshop. We know in showroom we have two departments, namely A and B. For workshop we have only department called C. First, workshop rent is given. Workshop rent rupees 500 per month. Yes, first we have to calculate the rent for workshop. It is 500 per month, should be multiplied by 6 because we are preparing final accounts for 6 months. So the total rent of workshop is about 3,000. Total rent of ABC, all department 10,800, of which 3,000 belongs to department C. So balance how much? 7,800. Balance how much? 7,800 should be divided between A and B. How we should divide? The rent of showroom divided equally between A and B. So the 7,800 multiplied by half given to A. So 7,800 divided by 2. How much? 3,900. Then 7,800 1/2, 3,900. Now we divided the overall rent 10,800 among all the department. So 3,900 for department A, 3,900 for department B. For C is about 3,000. Then the last expenses, sundry expenses. The overall sundry expenses given how much? 11,000. It should be divided on the basis of turnover. Turnover means what? Sales. First we will take sales of all department, namely A, B and C. Sales of department A 1,50,000, department B 1 lakh, department C 25,000. We can take ratios. First we can strike out 3 zeros. Then balance we have 25, 100 and 150. How we can simplify? 1, 4 and 6. So now the ratio is 6:4:1. Now we should divide these sundry expenses in the ratio of 6:4:1. Now I am going to calculate sundry expenses for department A. So 11,000 multiplied by 6 by 11. So for sundry expenses for department A rupees 6,000, for department B rupees 4,000, for department C we have rupees 1,000. Now we divided these three important expenses, namely salary, wages, rent and sundry expenses. Now I am going to balance it. In this case trading account credit side is heavier than debit side. Now I will add the department A trading account credit side. So 1,50,000 plus 60,100. So 2,10,100. 2,10,100 minus 1,40,700. So 69,400. It is a gross profit of department A by gross profit. How much? 69,400. Then 1,20,300 for department B. So 1,20,300 minus 90,600 will get 29,700. For department C, credit side total 25,000 plus 44,600, value 69,600. 69,600 minus 64,400, 5,200. Now we are going to balance the profit and loss account. As far as department A concerned, the credit side total heavier than debit side total. So 69,400 minus 69,400 minus 12,000 minus 3,900 minus 6,000. So 47,500 is a net profit of department A. As far as department B concerned, debit side total is heavier than credit side total. So debit side total 31,900 minus 29,700. So department B incurred loss of 2,200, that is by net loss. Then department C, also debit side value heavier than credit side. So 12,000 plus 3,000 plus 1,000, 16,000 minus 5,000, 16,000 minus 5,200. So in department C, they incurred loss of 10,800. Students, we solved the second problem in relation to departmental accounts. Let me see the different problem in the next class. Till then, bye and thank you.